Here's a breakdown of my everyday 15-minute makeup look. As an almost 36-year-old girly, in April actually, I like glowy, I like fresh, I like skin finish. First and foremost, it's always skincare, then a skin tint. I like to put it in the palm of my hand, use a dense kabuki brush, and press it into my skin. P.S. This is a broken capillary, and she is my nemesis. I was folding laundry and I shook out a pair of joggers. The string came up and popped me across the nose. And of course, it was the kind that had a little metal tip, so it did some damage. So pretty. Now I'm gonna use my One Compact Makeup System, taking my contour shade and applying that into that hollow of my cheek, pressing it in using a dense brush. Contour is what's gonna create that depth and dimension, whereas bronzer will add warmth to the skin, like you would naturally get from the sun. Now my trick for covering this, I take a little bit of translucent setting powder on a fluffy brush and tap that over top. For whatever reason, it will not hold makeup. Maybe I need to go to the doctor. Then I'll go back into my palette and use my finger, picking up my highlight color and pressing that over top. The powder dries down that skin tint and gives my cream a little something to stick to. There we go. Better. Continuing with the finger and going back and forth between these two shades and pressing that under the eye. I like to do the sides of my nose first and then take whatever's left over on your finger and then press it underneath and all the way across. It does the job without overloading that cranky area on our face with a bunch of product. It's so pretty. This has been my go-to lately, which is Huckleberry and Boardwalk mixed. High up on the cheek, around the temple, and then whatever's left over on the apple of my cheek. Just do a touch on the tip of my nose as well. I love that so much. Now I'm gonna set with a hydrating setting spray. I like to do that before any powders. Let it dry, powder again. Now adding some insurance to my makeup with a powder bronzer and powder blush. Bronzer right over top of that cream. Blush, a little bit on the nose. And then I mix these two colors to add extra glow. Simple, easy peasy, so fresh and glowy. Keeping it very simple today because I actually am going to the eye doctor for my 6-week checkup from my LASIK enhancement. I cannot believe it's already been 6 weeks. I'm hoping to be able to get my other eye done because as of right now, I'm wearing one contact and this eye crystal clear. Highly recommend. This shade is the color Butterscotch, and I'm just popping that all over the lid and into the crease. Same shade on the bottom to tie it all together. A little pop of shimmer on the inner corner. Lip liner in a peachy nude. I do like to fill in the corners a little bit, just like that. Then because I'm part of the Itty Bitty Lip Committee, I like to use something with a little bit of shine. I'm popping that right in the center. Love her. I just realized I forgot mascara. Hold please. That is my everyday go-to makeup look. I feel like I could probably do it with my eyes closed, but it's a look that never fails me.